It's Rogue. And I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about the decisive strike change that we're going to see in about a month because I have no reason to believe that decisive strike is not going to go through his buff. We were all very, very surprised when it was nerfed to give us stun of 3 seconds instead of 5 in 6.1 2 years ago. And honestly, to this day, I still think that decisive strike at 5 seconds is completely fine. But yeah, I have something to say about it. So before 6.1, the problem with yes was not the perk itself, it was the fact that it was used this way. So the person got hooked. They would be unhooked with borrow time. And they will use their endurance to take a hit from the killer. So even if the killer wanted to go purposefully for the unhooker, they would just take the hit with endurance. And then you usually had two choices as a killer. You could keep chasing this person because I can assure you they will not let you chase someone else. And then you're like, go around, do this, do that. Yeah, if you're blind, if you're a nurse, if you're a spirit, sure you can do that. But if you're a trapper, well, no, that's not something you can do. If this person body blocks, you have to down them. And once you down them, you have two choices. Either pick them up and get yesed, or leave them on the ground and get unbreakable. So your pressure was magically gone, and this will make you waste a lot of time. Of course, this would affect the most the killers who were not the strong to begin with, because again, a blind, a nurse, a spirit, even a hillbilly now, or a singularity, or I don't know, an unknown, like they're not gonna care. They're not gonna care about that. They're simply not gonna care. But of course, if you're a weaker killer, well, yeah, you are gonna care a lot. And bringing the S back up to 5 seconds, except the stun itself. Of course, the stun itself is still gonna matter, but for some reason, it may bring back this awful play style, which was really, really annoying to go against, especially if the entire squad did it. That was like having to hook double the survivors, basically. And some people would also enter a locker so that you would waste even more time. Pick them up, get the S, going through two very long animations. Why didn't they do that after DS was nerfed to a 3-second stun? I don't know. I have no idea about it. That was still very doable, especially considering that Off the Record was still a perk. It was, again, a new perk that actually gave you 80 seconds of endurance. Before, if you were hooked in a dead zone and the killer, just did not want to go for you or just wanted to bypass your borrow time, this just could do that because it wasn't that long, but you cannot bypass, of course, Off the Record. But for some reason, this playstyle died after 6.1. I have no idea. I have no idea why, honestly. I have no idea of the reason. I still go against the S, and people use it very well, and I still use the S in my games from time to time, and it's really, really useful. But for some reason, I've not seen that many players go for, forced tunneling in order to use their perks. You may have also noticed that I'm not usually a bringer of anti-tunnel perks. I don't really enjoy bringing anti-tunnel perks. There's a couple of reasons behind that. The first one is that I enjoy other perks more. And I guess that's the main reason. I enjoy other perks more, and that's it. But there's also another reason. If you have a lot of anti-tunnel perks, maybe if the killer has to pick between chasing you and chasing someone else that doesn't have them, they're gonna go for the person that doesn't have them, right? If they just got unhooked. And I prefer getting chased. I find generators pretty boring, and that's my biggest problem with solo queue usually. I don't really want to do generators. You have to just sit there and hold one for 90 seconds. It's the most boring part of the game. Let's be very real. Skill checks don't really make it that much interesting. But of course, when I'm playing with my friends, even just one friend, we can talk. We chat. We say some shit. It's fun, and so I'm more eager to play Survivor because otherwise I would barely play it. There is a little problem though. There is a little problem that comes from not playing with a full Swift. And no, it's not that you're not going to be strong anymore. It's that the people around you are going to be annoying. So many times. They're going to be, I'm not saying I'm bad at the game because you can be bad at the game, but they're going to be really, really awful to play with. And that's one of the other things that makes me understand why solo queue can be so frustrating for some people and why some people feel the need to be like a one-man army with 44 anti-tunnel perks because look at my teammates. I know when I play with my friends that if I'm being tunneled and we are in this situation where I loop the killer for 3 gens, you will see that they're almost 4, before I'm dead, they will just crank on gens and they will give them the fattest tea bags at the exit gates and my regards. But when you have teammates like this Michaela in particular, that apparently just I don't know, just wants to do something. And she cannot understand. She cannot understand that I have a good setup and I'm fine, and I can loop this killer for another couple of generators and misses the flashy save and is terrible, and body blocks me so that I die. You know, that's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. And you never see me salty, right? Like, it doesn't matter. I can face literally a comp squad that leaves me with alpha hook and a couple of tears, and I'm gonna post them to YouTube and be like, "Hey, I faced comp players. It was fun." But this pisses me off so massively. And she even had the courage to, leave me a comment like, "Haha, don't save him, blah blah blah." Okay, Michaela, as promised, you're on YouTube. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everyone dodges your fucking lobby because you're fucking terrible at this game. And if there is someone that should, I don't know, just do something else in their life, that's you. That's a reason that you have so many minus rap trash comments. Maybe there's a reason, no? Yeah, I'm salty. And yeah, I'm posting someone for being bad on YouTube, sue me. So, see you next time, and guess that anti-tunnel perks are there for a reason sometimes, no? Maybe because if you have to count of this kind of trash teammates, it's better to have them, no? Buff the S. Bye! See you on Monday. I don't think I'm gonna upload today. Tomorrow, sorry. This is clearly uploaded today. Sorry, I'm playing too much because I want a lot of blood points, and yeah, this is the result. I'm a little bit cooked.